What's up guys, Cypher Red Duelist back at it again. We got another Nekroz profile version 2. This time, we're playing Zaborg now guys. We're doing some big plays. So, I gotta get those thinking caps on. So, without further ado, 40 card deck. Of course, gotta play YuGiOh, the one-ofs, because Konami hates TCG and we don't have other stuff. So YuGiOh locks down the extra deck. YuGiOh, the search, search is anything pretty much. And then he could bounce up to 2 extra deck monsters your opponent controls. And then we got Gungnir to help protect, and it's like a Trident. You could discard a Nekroz card from your hand, or you could send one from your field and you pop a card. So it's pretty good. And it's level 7, it has synergy with like YuGiOh or Clalasilis with Kaleidoscope. And then for 2 ofs, I played 2 Trish. Trishing 2 times in a duel is pretty cool. And then we could recycle all the Nekroz guys with incantation stuff. And Trish also goes well with Clalasilis and stuff. And then for 3 ofs, the boy himself, Clalasilis, because he's level 3, he goes with everyone with Kaleidoscope, and he has a good effect with locking down extra deck monsters, making their effects negated and making their attack 0 until the end of the turn. So he's pretty good. And then of course 3 Valk. Valk is like one of the major plays. He could end the battle phase, and then you contribute up to 2 monsters from field or hand and draw 2 cards, or up to 2 cards, 1 for 1. And he's the big boy, 2900 attack. And that's it for Nekroz monsters. And for support, I do play 3 Manju. And if you guys don't know what Manju does, he's been around for a long time. Manju over Sendru, just because you can search either ritual spell or ritual monster. And then for the major plays, 3 Zaborg. Shout out to Daniel and Jaime for helping me get the big boys, because you guys love buyouts, right? Basically tribute summon Zaborg, and you could choose himself, or I play Seraphionite. You could choose her as well, or any other light, even if your opponent controls. Destroy them and then send cards from the extra deck. Basically this helps you plus so much, and then like destroy your opponent's extra deck. Like I played against Jared and did it to his Thunder Dragons. It was amazing. And then for incantations, I played 2, the Talisman guy. He's like probably the best. He searches the ritual monsters. 2 of the Candle searches the ritual spells. The reason I played 2 of these ones is because you don't want to see them in your opening hand. You want them summoned from the extra deck, or from the main deck. And then I played 3 of the Book. This one gets your ritual spells back from the grave. And then 3 of the Pen gets your ritual monsters back from the grave. Good with, like, all of the levels are great for Nekroz. And then next set in Savage Strike we get more, and it's just going to be more broken. So version 3 would be out around that time. And it's a total of 10 incantations. And then of course, since I do play Brilliant, you could choose whatever Gem Knight you want. I just chose Sapphire. Might switch it with Garnet just because it's a 1900 beater, but 2100 defense is good, and it's a level 4. So there was synergy. I was playing Utopia, but I took it out, and Lightning, but it's good. Never want to see this opening hand. And for spells, of course, I played the 2 Cycle, 2 Kaleidoscope, and 2 Mirror. I've always played this, even when Nekroz first came out. I always played the 2-2-2. Cycle helps, bring back from grave. Kaleidoscope sends from extra deck. Mirror, you could banish from grave to summon your Nekroz monsters. All really good cards. Not really much more to say about it. And then, of course, 3 Preparational Rites, search YuGiOh, Clalasilis, Gungnir, and then add the ritual spell back So pretty good. And then for last cards in the main deck is 3 Brilliant Fusion, just to help get it first turn, you know, so you could summon Manju and then summon Zaborg, you know. Worst case scenario, you summon either or if you don't get the other versions. But 3 Brilliant Fusion just for the extra normal summon. And then 40 card main deck, and then off to the extra deck. For the 11 we play Tierra, 10 the Ancient Gear, and then Seraphionite for 5 for Brilliant Fusion. I do play the Mud Dragon for Super Poly. You know, Super Poly in your opponent's board's pretty good. And for memes, 3 Nits to pop your opponent's cards. For level 12, Quasar for Kaleidoscope play. Omega to send with Zaborg, and then you can recycle from your grave. You can recycle any card, just bring him back to the extra deck. And then of course 3 Heralds to search any ritual, spell, monster. And then 2 Toads to recycle water stuff when you send with Zaborg. And you can even recycle Toad himself, so. And then last but not least, Mistar Boy. Just in case you do make him, you could add a water monster back. And it's a link, so. Alright, that's it for the extra deck. I do have a side deck you guys could use. You know, everyone's locals or regionals is all different depending on what your meta is. Token. Alright, I do play the Kaiju package. Sorry, not sleeved, you know, we're not sponsored by Ultra Pro yet. Kaiju's Gamma Silk, Cum Spider, and T-Dragon Dude, and Dark Hole. And then, of course, 2 Call by the Grave, so you don't get ashed. Argeki, Board Wipe. Super Poly for Mud Dragon. And then 2 Book of Eclipse against Thunder Dragons. You know, I hate that deck so much. And then for traps, 2 Evening Matches. And then the last 3 cards, 3 Gozen Match, just because pretty much everything you have is water. So that's a pretty good card. I was thinking Rivalry, but then I looked and there's Warriors and Spellcasters, so I'd rather play Gozen Match and lock my opponent down. With that being said, guys, that's the deck profile. Version 3 will be out around Savage Strike time. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, just leave it on the comments. I'll look into it. I've been playtesting the deck for a while, and I really like this one with the Brilliant Fusion. You get the search with Mondri and then summon Zaborg and, you know, add more cards. But with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe. Cypher Duelist signing out. Peace.